Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Stranded Alien Dawn. We're about to start the happiness tutorial. I punched my microphone. I'm getting used to my new mic. If you aren't aware, I got a new one recently. Hopefully it sounds okay. Another day in paradise, or well, not really. You've provided the bare minimum for physical survival, but mental health is equally important. Survivor happiness changes based on the experienced pleasures and troubles. Monitoring them is a good way to identify problems and get hints about their solutions. The current happiness of each survivor is visualized in blue in the background of their portrait. Oh, I see. Okay, Maki is the least happy. Table with chairs, have you heard of those? Okay. You will also see newly acquired pleasures and troubles as floating texts in the world, but your go-to place for anything happiness related will be the happiness tab. Take a look there to see what can be done. Alright, pause. Let's select Connor. He's got 41% happiness, not great. Average mood, no risk of melting down. Inspect the 8 on foot trouble. Where do I even see that? Here we go. Table of chairs, have you heard of those? Time remaining. So let's build a table of chairs. Large table, wooden, or stone. We actually have more stone. Okay. Place the large wooden or stone table near the shelter. Let's do it right next to the fireplace. And then we got chairs. Stone chairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grand. You can increase the game speed to pass time faster. We will do that. Taking a walk. We can't harvest anything. They're like, don't do that. You have more important things to do, like building a table. Awesome. Now the survivors have a place to eat, but the available emergency rations are not exactly appetizing and won't make anyone happier. Luckily, there's a little something called cooking that can help with that. One trick is to cook the rations to bring out their flavor, but you can also prepare dishes from local ingredients. Keep in mind that emergency rations in their original state will last for a very long time, and it's a good idea to save them as a last resort meal and cook them only if nothing else is available. Good to know. Select the stockpile and inspect the emergency rations. Okay. Notice how they don't list any happiness effect. Select the campfire and add a cooked emergency ration. Let's do 10, because that's what they told me to do. Oh, they want us to harvest the dead overgrown insects. So instead, let's go ahead and just do 3. So we can save the emergency insects, or the emergency insects. So we can save the emergency rations. Go ahead and butcher all of these bodies. Maki is doing the cooking. She's just smacking the pot with a fork. Or maybe that's a spoon. All right, transporting. What is that? You see this? It's like green pork chops or something. All right, he's set the bug claw on the ground. Wild. Okay. All right, Maki has cooked 1 meal. Or all the meals, maybe. Nope, just 1. Yes. Butchering all the things and now transporting some of them. Nope, we're still butchering. Right, fast forward. Go back to the main info panel. Add meat soup. Okay. Meat soup. Until 2. All right. And then go back to the main info panel and move the soup task to the top. That would make sense. You'd want to have the soup before the emergency rations. Your survivors will eventually want to have some food varieties, so they will look for different things to eat, including raw foods. Some of those raw foods could be harmful, so if you want to be on the safe side, you can forbid their consumption. Let's do that. Select a survivor. Nope, just 1 at a time, I guess. And then raw food, raw, all of it. Ensuring a steady supply of cooked food is of the essence, so relying solely on scavenged rations and occasional hunting is not recommended for the long run. The survivors have already observed the local glitter caps and gained enough knowledge to farm them. Their harvest is particularly useful because they can be turned into healing balm or a veggie soup. Let's place a farm, the survivor will plant it immediately. Okay. Food crops, glitter caps. Aha, we were right. This is cool. You can plant it on the soil or the gravel. It's just not great. So let's go ahead and do a 5x5 right there. Have a survivor selected and give them a direct order. Place the cursor over a small broadleaf tree. Oh, I see. I thought I was trying to tell them to farm. Cut small broadleaf tree. Direct orders are a useful way to get something done faster, but survivors can do this without your direct control. Enter the activities menu. It's just like RimWorld, or Oxygen not included if you played either of those games. You can also turn off simple priorities and assign a priority number from 1, which is the highest, to 5, which is the lowest. They are then chosen and performed by the survivors from left to right, so if there are several with the same priority number, the leftmost will be done first. Oh, okay, so healing takes priority over handling. That's really interesting. Okay. Open the activities menu. Forbid the cooking activity for the survivor with the lowest cooking skill. That would be Raka Chad. And then turn off the simple priorities. Oh, right, because this is just check. We want to see that. And then set the harvest and plant activities to 1 for the survivor with the highest farming skill. Harvest and plant. Maki is a dang champion. An absolute hero. She's a doctor, she's a cook, she's a farmer. What can't Maki do? I guess she can't shoot. Closely related to happiness is the relaxation that the survivors experience, or don't. You can monitor that in the main tab of their info panel and get hints about it from the Trouble and Pleasures Happiness tab. Survivors will relax in their free time by taking a walk or simply sitting for a while. Eventually, however, these simple relaxations won't be satisfying enough and you'll have to provide more variety. The survivors have already observed a peculiar purple plant, which may give you the needed material for a fun new device, the punching pole. Alrighty. Harvest some skin bark. Alright. Hold on. Harvest. Also harvest that one. And maybe this one too? Yes. Okay, so let's go back to the activities tab while I'm still thinking about it. All right. Now, who's good at what? Connor is a 2. So we're gonna make you the second doctor. Select the workbench and add veggie leather for production. Okay. Forever. Because I don't think the skin bark is good for anything else. So I guess maybe we'll do... Doing forever is kind of tricky because they might just do that forever. And we might want them to do some other things. We can set its production to ×2. What does that mean? Does that mean, is that what I just did? By clicking it twice? I guess so, I'm not sure. Okay, so this has been planted, good job. Back to what I was doing, I got distracted by the leather activity. So handling, it's just mundane tasks. So I'm gonna take Maki off of handling. It's gonna be her lowest priority. Just because, like, she's doing so much else. Construction should definitely be Raka's first priority. Maki, very low. Hunting, definitely Connor. I'm just gonna take Maki off of it entirely, and Raka as well. Cut. Let's make that Connor's high priority. Take Maki off of there. And then Raka's like mid-range. Maki is a champion. She can ranch. If we ever tame something. I'm just like, Raka is just like my random guy. He just does whatever. Mining, Connor. Maki, we'll leave it on a 5 just in case. Crafting. Oh, that's kind of interesting. All right, we'll have Raka be primary crafter, and then Maki don't do any of that. And we'll do kind of the same thing here. Connor's gonna be like our hunter laborer guy. Raka's kind of the middle of the range dude, and then we can kind of make him our crafter as well. And then Chad will be like the backup crafter. Observe. Not his strong suit. Surprisingly, not Maki's strong suit as well. Let's make it Raka's, like, second most important thing. After construction and then crafting. And handling will be a 3. Hold on, I'm getting to punching pole. I'm just gonna finish this before I forget. Okay, Raka's also gonna be our main researcher. And then delivery, we're gonna make these two and then take Maki off of that. Okay, cool. Leisure, punching pole. Looks like a punching bag. So let's, close to the shelters. Let's put it on the other side. Like, this will be the leisure side of camp. Eating, leisure. Constructing, punching pole. The other two are taking a nap. How are we doing in food-wise? I think I want to have 3 meat soups. How are these going? Average growth, 7%. Having the means to relax doesn't always mean the survivors will have the time to. Depending on the activities and orders that you set for them, they may only have time to grab a bite and go to sleep. This is where the schedule comes into play. There you can customize the daily timetable of every survivor and allocate dedicated relaxation hours if you see the need to do so. Don't be afraid to experiment with different combinations to find the one that works best for your current situation. So let's go to manage, schedule, work, 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 sleep. Or anything, I guess is what it is. So let's demand relaxation time right there. And then this is designated sleep hours. And we'll take away one of the working hours. Select on the relaxation option and mark 2 consecutive hours. Okay, you get 2 hours of relaxation. We'll do it like that. You now know how to monitor the happiness of your survivors and provide solutions to their troubles. Getting used to the schedule and activities menu will be of great help to manage the workflow and get things done the way you want to. Expand your knowledge of the game even further by continuing with the defenses tutorial. All right, we will learn how to fortify the camp. That seems important. Holy God! That's much scarier than the little beetles we fought. The more you expand your base and progress in the game, the more the local fauna will take an interest in you. Animal attacks will intensify in numbers and bring new foes and challenges to overcome. Offense! It's time to fortify your base and take control over the flow of battle by guiding your enemies into routes and traps you've prepared for them. Ooh, it's a tower defense all of a sudden. This tutorial will give you an example of base defenses, but don't be shy to experiment with your own layouts afterwards. We're looking into a tree. Place the last stretch of 5 stone tiles to complete the enclosure. Ooh, neat. We got a shooting target. We got some flame. Ooh! We got some snap traps, some flamethrowers. Raka's got like an actual outfit on. All right. Defense. Fence. Stone. Whoop. Look at that. Just like Age of Empires. Place a fence gate on the stone face, positioning it so its doors are pointing outwards. This will facilitate future constructions inside the fenced-off area. Okay, poles? Like this. There we go. You can increase the game speed to pass time faster. This we know. All right, we've built one section of the wall. Hauling the log over there. There we go. Hammer that empty space. Raka's got the other part of the fence. Well done. You've completely fenced off your camp, and any attackers will head towards only the openings left, the gates. You can order survivors to close and open them in order to influence the path that the attackers will take. But keep in mind that if there are no entrances available, the animals will target and attack the walls and gates trying to make their way in. Here comes your next best friend, the trap, which will hold in place any foe that walks over it. at least for a time. One of the gates leading to your base is already protected by traps. Do the same for the other. Additionally, you can place fence doors, which survivors will use and keep closed. Fence doors? Place 6 traps, okay. We will... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1 fence door on the stone fence. We will use poles. And we'll put it like over here, so it's like a sally port. You come around and gank them from the side. That's kind of neat, because then your people can get in and out. But not necessarily a way for the enemy to get in. Or at least, unless they break it. Complete all constructions. Green grass. It's a nice looking camp. You've probably noticed the part of the fence is taller. This is a fortification, which is a lot stronger than a simple low fence, but the survivors won't be able to shoot over it. To rectify that, you can place towers on which survivors can climb to shoot from over taller walls. I see. Select a wooden fortification to check its integrity. Do the same for the stone fence. Build a wooden tower along the fortifications. Tower. I clicked on the wooden stump. Wooden. Like this. How does this work? Just like right here? No, it's gotta be in the middle. There we go. Deconstructing fortification. Nice thing about it being right here is then it will be able to guard kind of like... I guess I don't know what... I guess it'll depend on the gun they have. I was like, how far can they shoot from the tower? But the tower doesn't have a range. I would assume it's the person sitting in the tower who has the range. We're learning. Maki has a bow. The last piece of defense you'll get acquainted with at this time is the flamethrower. It is an automated contraption which uses liquid fuel to shoot a cone of fire when triggered by an animal in front of it. It works great in combination with the traps, which will immobilize the attackers while the flamethrower is roasting them. Take a look at how the existing flamethrower is placed near the wooden gate and build another one near the fenced gate. Keep in mind that flame could harm survivors as well, so keep them out of its way during combat. Normally the flamethrowers won't get triggered by survivors, so they'll be safe for the rest of the time. Normally, they said. Notice that little bit they threw in there? Alright, defense, flamethrower. Obstructed access? Oh, I see. Oh. Oops. Alright, move? Yes. Move this one. I placed it too far into the base. Still obstructed, huh? Okay, so move these ones too. There we go. Now we can place the flamethrowers. No? What do you... I'm very confused by this. Access to this is obstructed by the wooden poles. But when I place it this far forward, it's obstructed by our traps. So maybe we do it like this far back? I guess yeah, they're that far back and they don't get hit, they don't even shoot through the fence. I see, I was kind of misunderstanding it. So you want it to blast the area right in front of the fence. It's time to test your defenses. Follow the next steps to fight off the oncoming Scarabai attack. Move and reposition your survivors as needed in the course of the battle to keep them safe from harm. Well, close the big wooden gate. Close. There. Moving trap. Aggressive animals. Select the aggressive animals to locate the enemy. They're over by the red flower. Fight! Draft all the survivors. Okay. Pause. Select all of you. Draft. You've been drafted. Who has the best gun? Probably Connor. Get up in there. Connor? Get up in there. Alright, now Raka, You come here. Or maybe over here, actually. I like you being here. And then Maki, you get over this way. Maybe, like, position you right up against the wall? Because the bugs will have to come in anyway, so. And we got Connor up there. Here they come? Maybe not? Wait until the attack commences. I got you. Connor, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to undraft you. That's my bad. How long do I wait? Let's do triple time, I guess. Here we go. Ooh, the music just changed. Very exciting. Ooh. Incoming bug attack. Good shot, my man. Missed. Still missed. Good shot. 2 down, 3 down. 4. Oh, Maki's got like a shotgun. Oh no, it's a crossbow. Hell yeah, good job. You're ready for a tougher challenge, the Shriekers! These insects have a ranged attack, so you won't be able to deploy the same strategy as the Scarabai, at least not unless you are willing to risk some serious injuries. To deal with the new menace, keep your survivors away from the low fences and force the insects to enter your base and get trapped. Then rain fire on them to finish them off. If you don't feel like waiting for them to get trapped, you can also deploy a hit and run strategy by moving your survivors back and forth to attack and then run to safety before they get a chance to launch a counterattack. Alright. Get ready. We'll leave Connor up top. I think he'll probably be okay, right? Close the fence gate. Close. Hold on. All right, undraft you guys for a second. I guess I need to eat. So close this gate, open the wooden gate. Oh, they're just like right over there, huh? Alright, everybody's enjoying a good meal while the scorpion monsters wander the wasteland. This is horrifying. Finish your meal already, you guys. Punching a pole? Is anybody gonna do this? Waiting to be opened. Hold on. Go open this, you idiots. They're beating up the pole. Handle the pole fence. We have an imminent attack, and you're busy punching a boxing bag. Animal attack! Jesus Christ, close the thing! Hold on, pause. Draft. There we go. Alright, Connor, get into your place. Draft. Get up there. Raka, Maki, hide for a second. Like over here. And then Raka over here as well. Everybody get over there. Incoming scorpions. Alright, get ready. Yeah, like hide behind the fence here. And then wait till they come in. And then we'll just blow them away. Now this one is tricky. I'm not sure how this is gonna go down. Are they gonna shoot back at him? One dead. Oh, sure enough. Get down, my man. Oh, he's been hit. No! Alright, good to know that they can attack the tower. Missed. Good shot, though. Oh, he died in the trap. Alright. Next trap incoming. Oh, balls. Hide. Run away! Yes! The flamethrower is doing its work. Get him! Yes! You now know how to fortify and defend your base against melee and ranged attackers. Use this knowledge to find your own combat style and favorite fortification layouts. That was pretty sick. Letting them come in and get burned to death was pretty awesome. Next tutorial is Rooms and Temperatures, which will teach you all about constructing rooms, managing light and temperatures, and providing proper storage conditions for your resources. Alright, sounds useful. Life in the camp is not easy nor comfortable, especially in the changing of seasons. Building a proper house has many advantages, but it's a slow process which requires a lot of resources. Luckily, you have everything you need in this tutorial, and construction times have been drastically reduced. There are several things to consider when building rooms, the most important of which are insulation and size. Build it too big or too small or too flimsy, and regulating the temperature inside will be tricky. This tutorial will give you some useful examples and pointers. Start by building a room and moving some furniture inside of it. You can deconstruct things that you don't need anymore. Okay. Look at this place. They're building such a nice camp for me. Place a 5x5 wood logs room over the floor. Housing, room, wood. Ta-da! And then place a door. Like, anywhere? Like here? And then window. Let's place it away from the walls so they can't, like, launch missiles into our house from there. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Looks like it's turning into fall on this planet. The leaves are changing. There aren't any leaves where I'm at anymore. They all fell off the trees. Constructing the ceiling. Constructing the roof. So many things to build here. Built the door. And the roof is done. Fantastic. Select the metal bed and move it inside the room. Move. Just like that. Select it and use the copy action to place 2 more beds like it. Copy. Shift. Oh, I see. So you have to spread them apart. Otherwise you can't like crawl across the bed or crawl in from the end. Deconstruct the sleeping spots. Okay. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. And let's go ahead and fast forward again. Well done. Your survivors will be happier to have their own private rooms, but for now the shared bedroom will be enough. Let's see how it will fare during a cold snap. Make a point to check the temperature outside and inside the room. You can see the readings in the upper left corner of the screen. Move the cursor in and out of the room to see how the temperature changes. Oh, okay, so it's where your cursor is. Of course, a room with open windows won't be that much better than outside, so you'll have to close them and provide a source of heat. Check the temperature tolerances of your survivors. They're listed in the main tab of their info panel as well as the equipment tab. You can craft season-appropriate clothing that change the heat and cold tolerances of the survivors if the bad weather persists for longer and it interferes with their work outdoors. All right, so pause. Close the window. Select a survivor and open the inventory. He is okay with above 2 degrees Celsius and below 43 degrees Celsius. That's pretty hot. Build a heating stove. Out of, metal and twigs? Can we put it in the corner? Yeah, like right there. All right, fast forward again. Finishing that bed, well done. Nice bed for everyone. Chili, what is your tolerance? -2. Maki is like totally cool with everything. And Connor, I didn't get to see his. Now the room is better insulated and heated, but closed windows mean no light, and your survivors are not big fans of that. You can see as you can see in their happiness tab. Considering that they'll use the bedroom mostly for sleep, you could leave it as it is, but they're currently huddled inside for warmth. Let's give them some light as well. You can always extinguish the lights later, or forbid refueling if you want to save fuel. Okay. Light, oil lamp, or wall torch. Let's do the oil lamp. 1 torch or oil lamp inside the room. Forbid refueling through the refuel action. I guess it has to be constructed first. Sometimes games will let you... Holy crap! It's -8 outside. Hypothermia! Uh-oh. Everybody hide inside. When construction is complete, forbid refueling. Cold is not all that bad. It actually helps keep your most vulnerable resources, raw and cooked foods, from spoiling by extending their shelf life. During the cold months, you can store your resources outside or open the windows of your storage room in order to refrigerate or even freeze the resources. Take a look at the stockpiles and their contents. Select a stockpile. Roll over an edible resource to check its current status. Frozen. Sure enough. Your last big task is to build a 2-story common room and move all remaining furniture inside so that your survivors can work and relax indoors. It is a good opportunity to try building the floors, walls, and ceiling and rooms separately with different materials. You never know what the environment will offer, so this method will let you plan and use your resources better. Build the new room adjacent to the existing bedroom to save resources, allow faster access between the rooms, and facilitate temperature control. You can deconstruct the pieces of the rooms and move furniture as you go along if something is getting in the way. Finally, you will construct a new storage and move some resources closer to the rooms for faster access. You can allow and forbid the storing of individual resources and or groups in each storage in order to manage the flow of resources better. Try to keep storages and production devices close. This will shorten delivery times. Makes a lot of sense. Very RimWorld-esque. Encircle the soil floor with stone walls. Wall. Stone. Whoop. Go. Place a soil ceiling. How do you get soil in the ceiling? Oh, it's hay. It's like, what in the world? And then a doorway. Just any doorway. Alright, you have deconstructed the door, but it managed to lock yourself in the process. So we will build the doorway in between. Place the stairs connecting both floors. Go to the next floor. Do it from the overlays menu in the top right. Oh, cool! All right, so that's the second floor. Stairs. Soil. And we should do it... where? Rotate, maybe? Ah, like this. Yeah, I like it along the back wall here. And then cover the ceiling with scrap metal... room. Okay, so this is everything. Gotcha. Ah, I understand. Very cool. Deactivate the rooms overlay. Do it from the overlays menu. Like that? Okay. I see, it just shows you the roof. This is gonna take us forever. Also, there's no door in here? Let's just add a door since they didn't tell me to do that. Wood. Right there. Right at the end. How else are they gonna get in and out of there? They're trapped in a box made out of wood and stone. I guess they could have crawled out the window here. It wasn't all lost. Still building the wall. Does purple mean they've delivered the resources necessary? It must mean that. Still constructing. Oh, cool, he added a ladder so they can get out of there if they ever need to. Oh god, I was like, what are they shooting at? Still banging away with the hammer. Almost done, gotta take a quick sleep. Slept without my beloved. Who's your beloved? Does it tell us? I don't know. Fiance of Raka. Oh! Wait a minute. How can you be the fiance of this guy and be interested in the other person? Excuse me, sir. You have some explaining to do. Doesn't like either of them. You know what, Maki? These two nincompoops, I kind of agree. Oh, doesn't like Maki at all. You should take this out on your husband, you dope. Don't take it out on Maki. He's the one with the wandering eye. Maki has no interest in either of you, to be fair. Alright, go ahead and fast forward again. Gotta finish the roof. Almost done. Ta-da! Oh, and the door. Wonderful. Oh, right, we have to activate the rooms overlay to see inside. So do that. And then go down. And then move all the furniture inside. So research desk, right there. Construction desk, or wood tailor desk. Let's make the upstairs the crafting room. And then you. And then move the eating table. Put that like right there. Maybe like there, so we can get around it. Move the chair. Move this chair. And then the... Raka, I need you to get off that chair, my man. There we go. Let's see, and then the furnace? Doesn't look like the furnace needs to be moved, but the cook stove does. Put that right here. Blocked? Blocked chimney. Oh, there's a desk above it. Oh, that's really interesting that you have to think about that. You can't put stuff above the chimney. All right, cook stove has been moved. Well done, we've done it. New storage. Construct storage shelves of at least 3 tiles close to the rooms. Like, in the rooms? Should we do it upstairs? Let's do it. Here. Just like that. Bring it upstairs. Shelf being constructed. Fantastic. Select the shelves and open the restrictions tab. And then deselect all groups except raw food and cooked meals. Congratulations! Now you know the basics of building rooms, moving furniture, and managing light and temperature. Even more light and heat options will open up when you discover the world of electricity in the next tutorial. Awesome. Okay, that is a good point to stop the episode. If you've enjoyed me playing through Stranded Alien Dawn, click the like button, it helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Stranded Alien Dawn or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel, that also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!